I have been a little late, so sorry for that. So we will begin our live streaming, and I'm waiting for the guys to come. So the subject of today is let the profits run. Hello, it's Average. How are you? Sorry, I have been a little late. I have a problem with the software. This streaming software always makes me a problem. So it's Average MSP. How are you? You are the first to come in the chat room. So thank you very much. So I will be waiting just a few minutes until the other guys come, and then we can begin our session. Hello, wise man, how are you? Good evening. So I will be just waiting like for a few minutes, and then we can begin with the subject when we have enough people. So the subject of today is let the profits run. Now this statement is or has two parts. We begin with the first part, and then we can go to the second part next Saturday if God wills. Hello, Shoshwat Shadha. Oh, you are from India? How are you, man? You see, I have a lot of students from India and watchers, and from a lot of countries. So it's very good that you are here. At least for you it is the day, I know, but for us here it is night, but it's okay. So there are 9 watching, as I can see here. I don't see all my students who are always coming here, so I see new ones, which is very good. Now today we try to see, as I told you, it's a statement, a Wall Street statement, or what we call adage, okay, or let's say it is a proverb, or let's say it is a saying, whatever you think about. Now it says let the profits run. This is one of the most neglected trading skill that most of the beginners, they don't know how to do it. They don't know really about it. Now for me, I have training level 7, which explains into details. Now today we are just giving generalizations about this statement, and we try to explain to you what does it mean. When you buy a stock and it's going up, you leave it. This is the basic skill. But the only problem is that you should have techniques to follow the stock until it gives no money, and then you exit. Okay? Now this has to do with the way the stock moves, and understand, as I told you now, that each stock is unique in its pattern. It means how it moves, it is unique. Sometimes you find 2 stocks having the same thing. It's just because the buyers, the big buyers, okay, are the same, or there is one big buyer, like let's say mutual fund, he's buying 2 stocks from this industry, and he put equal amount of money. That's why you see this stock is moving the same. Okay, it happens in the market. Now, hello wise man. Yes, a wise man. See, um, I don't know about if there are other YouTubers or other training providers. They are speaking about how to follow the trend, but it is one of the most difficult skills. Some people they don't know that this exists. Okay, because mostly here I have explained before in other videos, but with another way or with another concept, is that beginners are scared to stay, are scared. Okay, so it's a psychological problem, but it has also trading skills that the beginner doesn't know what to do. Okay, a stock is going up, then it goes down, then it goes up, then it goes down. Okay, so the beginner always doesn't know how to deal with this stock. It means how to follow it. Okay, now for me, the good thing is that I made a training specifically for that, which is called training level 7, how to follow it means how to follow the trend. It means how to follow the stock in real. And I have given a live trade that I am still in, 3 months and 3 weeks I am still in. And this is just a way to show you how things go into real. That's why when you follow me doing this, it is live, and each week I do 1 video or 2, so it is live. So for me, I don't know how the stock will behave, but I follow it until the stock stops giving money and then exit. But I'm still in the trade. Okay. Hello, hello, empty mind. Thank you very much for coming. Hello, just for YouTube. Thank you very much. Thank you. You know, this Saturday, this hour, 1 hour or 2, I will be speaking about this subject because, as I told you before, I know you just come. Hello, Kasamam Tiyanababaker. Okay, you have your name is all abbreviations, so I don't know how to pronounce it. But hi, how are you? So I will repeat just what I say at the beginning of this session, because some people they just come. I said that this is a statement having 2 parts. We begin with the first part. It's called "Let the profits run." A lot of people, they have heard this, they have studied this in books, they have go to seminars. You have seen other people talking about it. Okay, this is a Wall Street trading skill adage. It means a statement that it is told by some well-known traders in the world, in America. But the problem, those traders, they will never show you, okay, how to do it. Each trader has his own way to do it, okay? But some they don't tell no word. They will never tell this. It's just a personal thing. They don't want money for this. They just trade until whatever. And there are some who explain, but they don't explain too much, because these things bring the money. Okay, that's why anything that it is related to money, you will never find it for free. Understand that this is it's all over. Okay, if you want to become, for example, a doctor or a physician, you should go to a college and you spend $200 or $300,000 in order to become a doctor. Okay, they show you skills, what to do in every situation, how to get the symptoms. Okay, we are doing the same, but we are not doctors. We are not doing people physical thing or body problems, but we are dealing with stocks. Now Hello, Vincent. Thank you very much for coming this time also. And as I told you, there is a statement of Wall Street that says, let the profits run. This is the first part. So in this session, I am just speaking about this part, not to make you problems with the second part. Okay? At least we stay focused on that. Now, what is the problem? Okay? The problem is that each stock has its own movement. It means when it's going up for 2 days, then it goes 3 days down, then it goes 6 days up, then it goes 1 day down, then maybe 2 days up, then 3 days down. So all this is a mess, is a chaos. And there is no 2 or 3 or 4 or stocks that have the same pattern. It means you see the stock or pattern like this, going like this, going up for 2 days or 3 days, going down for 1 day or 2, then going up 6 days or 5 days. There is no pattern. If you are going to see patterns, you will see each stock has a pattern, so you will see thousands of patterns, and you will never know what to do, because each stock is unique. A stock is like a human being. It's unique. Okay, how it behaves, how it goes, okay, it's unique. Hello, Nasdaq C. He said technical analysis don't work, man, because of the Fed, man. No, the federal thing has nothing to do with your trading. It's people who are trading, who are buying and selling. Okay, I will show you Nasdaq SE here, that I have training. It's called training level 7. I have a stock that I am still in for 3 months and 3 weeks, and each week I will change my stop loss if it is changed, and I will show you how to deal with the stock. We are in 3 months and 3 weeks. Don't tell me that the Fed I know what the Fed are doing, or the federal thing has nothing to do with your trading. A stock is moved by mutual funds, the whole market. Okay, so it is them that they move the market. It's not the federal thing that they move the market. They can't do anything to the market because the market is free. Okay, it is free. It means you go right now, for example, in the day, you go and you buy any stock or you sell short any stock. Who will stop you? Okay, what is this Fed that do with you or with the other people? Now, if you say technical analysis, I am not using really technical analysis. I am not using all the indicators. I don't use them. That's why my training is so different from other people's what they propose, because indicators, now we have more than 300 indicators. If you go to the chart, you will find more than 300 indicators. If you want to use them all, you will never know how to trade. Okay, that's a problem. You say, Vincent said, I know mutual fund use fundamental what stock to invest in, but do they also use technical analysis? Or yes, they can use technical analysis in order to enter, but because they have a lot of money, okay, but they have a lot of restrictions by the SEC and the FINRA. They have rules he should apply. For example, how much to buy or something. There are rules, or how much from the whole account he will sell. There are rules. Okay, he can't sell all the mutual fund, the mutual fund that he has. Let's say he has he has $50 billion in his hand, mutual fund. Okay, mutual fund, you know, some they have a colossal amount of money in their hand. So there are rules. Because if he sell everything, let's say he sell everything, 100% of his account, the market will be having a problem. That's why the SEC and the FINRA, who regulate the market, they give him a percentage to sell. So they know these regulations. Okay? So if you want how the mutual fund work, you should read about them. For me, I have never read books about them. Maybe in the future, okay, if they give you more information, but understand that it is secrets in the market. No one will give you, because someone tells me, oh, does in May there is a sell-off because all the people they sell and they go for a vacation? I say, man, this is I don't understand this. Hello, Art Koff. Hello, how are you? So let's drink some coffee. You know, I just, you know, I was sleeping. I just wake up. Okay. When the stock is moving up, let's say you have bought two stocks, different industries. Let's say one, you bought it from, it's a bank. You bought a bank stock, and you bought a drug company. So these are two sectors, two different industries. Okay. Now try to analyze how do they move. You will see that these stocks move differently. Let's say the two stocks were $10 and they have gone to $15. Okay, let's say if you buy 100 shares from $10 to 15, let's say both of them, you will have $500 profit from both of the stocks. Let's say they go all up from 10 to 15. Okay, that's the first step. Let's say they are identical in terms of price. They begin with 10 and they go to 15. Let's say you sell them. Just an example. Okay, you have made $500 from drug company, $500 from bank company. Okay, first you will notice that how do they move is different. Okay, they are not the same. There is no the same pattern. Let's say the drug company stock goes, let's say 5 days which are green candlestick, and then 2 days red candlestick, and then 3 days or 4 days green candlestick. Okay, now you go to your bank stock, and it goes like 3 days green, 2 days red, 4 days green, then 5 days red, then 2 days green. It's like this. So what do you notice here? You will notice that they don't move the same. Okay, if you follow patterns, as the people say, there are a lot of people. If you go online, I know you told me it's a debated subject, and a lot of people they talk, but see, those who don't trade, they just teach and they don't trade, and they are losers. They will rely on indicators. They say, oh, use this indicator. If it is 50%, buy more or sell. You know, they begin to use indicators here and there, and they always give you a past trade. It means a trade has already begun, and they make their plan and they explain it. So these people, okay, they don't trade for real. They don't know. They just they can read books about this, and you can do the same. You can read the books and you begin to explain. But in real stock market or real trading, stocks have no patterns when they go up, and this is the problem. How to overcome this problem and follow each stock by itself using techniques that it is for all the stocks, okay? A technique that it is used for all the stocks, because for me, I don't base my techniques on the pattern, okay? The pattern, it means what you see. If they ask you, oh, if it has this pattern, do this. If it has another pattern or another way, do this. But stocks, each stock is unique. So a book, he will make 1,000 patterns of this. Each stock is different, and he try to give you a pattern, and he will try to explain. He or she try to explain that pattern according to that pattern. This is not gonna work in trading stocks, and you will never make money like this, okay? Okay. Hey Pablo, you are here? I think you said there is Harvey hurricane coming to Houston or to Texas, or I don't know. Are you okay there? There is no rain, there is no hurricane? Harvey is a bad guy, I know. He's coming to you, man. Okay, Vincent. Vincent has a question. He said, before you start again, who will win tonight fight, Mayweather or Oh, I know. It's a big fight. I don't know. Right now, it's 11. What's the time right now? It's 11:35. I think they have finished. I didn't watch. I was sleeping. I know about the event, and I was sleeping because I want to see you guys and we talk. I don't want to watch, and but I think the results will be now, because I think the fight has ended, I guess. Okay, I have no idea. McGregor is an MMA fighter and Mayweather is a boxer. So McGregor, he will not use kicks and elbows and the other stuff that martial arts are using. So he will use only his hands, like for boxing, and we will see. Okay. He said, KSM said, don't buy stocks in Houston right now. Yes. See, if the hurricane is coming, okay, hope it doesn't do a lot of damage there in Texas, and or you buy stocks and you don't put stop loss, it will be a real problem for the next week. Okay. Nasdaq SC said, all hedges and mutual funds know the average trader, so they play the opposite and they trap you. You know, man. See, mutual funds, they don't care about you where you are, okay? They buy for a long time. Where you buy, there are a lot of news in the market that the market is going up, so a lot of people buy. Okay? That's why we have a big trend. That's why we have the market moving. The mutual fund is not against you. Okay? He is not against you. Okay? He is a person who has a big fund, like 500 billion or 1 billion or 50 billion or 1 trillion, and he is buying stocks. He is doing good by buying stocks, because we will follow mutual funds in order to make money. If these mutual funds, they buy stocks, the stock market will stop going up or down. It will be trending into a range. So I think you understand that now. Hedge funds are smaller. Yes, hedge funds, they can short the stock, and this is a problem because they can hurt investors. Okay, because hedge fund has more freedom to short the stock. Mutual funds, they don't short the stock because if they have the ability, they can kill the market because they sell everything and they have 50 billion. All the market will be going down. So understand, don't try to explain things like that. I'm trying to explain my way, so you should listen to me and don't worry about what the people do. Worry about the price of the stock. Worry about yourself and your money. Don't worry about others. Okay? Because you said they will do the opposite. How do they know that you enter or you don't enter? Okay? How do they know? No one knows. The market, all the market is secrets. No one knows what the other is doing. So how we trade? We trade by the price because the price doesn't lie. Okay? This is what we do. We don't price because we don't trade or buy stock or sell short because I see news or I see someone talking or I follow TVs or gurus or other people. I don't follow all these people. I follow the price that I see on the chart because the price doesn't lie. The people, they can lie. Even the CEO of companies, they lie sometimes in order to preserve their stock, their company. If their company have problems, they come to you and they say, no, we are not having problems. It is just some thing and we are fixing it. Okay? He will never tell you that the company has problems. Some companies have gone bankrupt and the CEO still saying that their companies are good. Okay? So don't worry about what mutual funds or hedge funds or other people are doing. What you focus for is focus on the chart, on the price, and my way of doing business. It means I am teaching you what to do. Okay? So this is a skill. You need time to learn this stuff. It's not just I will tell you like this and tomorrow you will be knowing how to do. No, you need time to understand how stocks move in order to get and to understand what I am doing. Okay? That's why I am what I am explaining tonight. I'm just giving you the general ideas of trading. Now, if you want my training, you just go to training level 7 and you study this, and I have a live trade 3 months and 3 weeks. It's live. You will see what I do each week. Okay? What do I do with the stock? How I move my stop loss? And you can ask me questions, direct questions that will be valuable for you. Okay? So let's say let's see. I see some questions. I will be looking at the questions. Okay. Now, Wise Man says, I do what training level says to do, but a few of the swing traders on YouTube tell people in videos, when you have profit of $7 a share, they say to sell half or 25 to be protected from the sell-off. Now see, Wise Man, are you following me or are you following other traders, what they say, or other gurus or other thing? You will be confused always. Try to stick with my teaching. Now, if you have specific question, I have a live trade. You have seen it and you are still watching. Okay? You say $7. You know, $7 if the stock is $200, and the stock is $10. Okay, it's totally different. That is a big stock. You have put too much money. How can you can just take 7%? Okay, and if it is 7%, $7 from 10, you are getting 70% of your money, a percentage of profit. But you know, for me, I don't believe in the percentage. A stock can go 100%, 200%, 300%. You will never know. So why you limit yourself to $7 while the stock can go $30, $50, $70? Okay? So you understand now that you are limiting yourself with some ideas of other traders. Because a lot of people are scared. Always they are scared. Okay? So, wise man, try to see my live trade. Okay? Try to study it. Study training level 7 again, and please send me your questions at my private email, because this is something you are speaking about, details of my strategies. So here in this session, I am just explaining you the general thing about let the profits run, how it works, the general thing. But the techniques, I am not going to discuss the techniques here, okay? Because you have paid for the training and you are my student. Someone else is not yet my student, and he's just watching. He's my follower, which is very good. Subscriber is very good, but I will not give information for someone who has not been a student to me. Okay. Now, Vincent has a question. He says, you mentioned secrets. Do you tell us all of your secrets in your training, or you have some secrets you kept for yourself? No, I will tell you. I'm teaching you to be an independent trader. I don't hide anything. That's why if you get confused in something, or you have an opinion, this is what I like. I like people who think. Okay? Now you receive my training, it's very good, you are very good with my training, you begin to study, you begin to buy stock, to sell stocks. Okay, whenever you are confused or you have something that you don't understand, you directly send me an email and explain what is the problem, and I will solve it for you. Okay? Now, I transfer all what I know to you directly into my training. But there is something called experience. I try to do my best to give you all the information. But experience, you can't take your experience and give it to someone. Okay? For example, a doctor who is experienced, he has 40 years doing surgery, and someone who is just fresh from the university, and he is a surgeon, okay, and he wants to do operations. They are not the same, although he knows everything about surgery. But because the one, he knows more stocks, he has seen a lot, and this experience cannot be transferred, but by that's why I told you always, practice. These skills needs practice. It doesn't need theory. Okay, I can explain to you in one video or two videos or three videos what to do, but experience, you see something that you have never seen. Okay, and then you ask me question. You say, Kareem, I bought a stock, I do according to the strategy, but I have problem. Okay, so for me, I will tell you at least how to overcome this problem and how to solve it. Hello, Bruce Lam. Hello, how are you? He has a question. He says, do you trade supply and demand? No, supply and demand is just how the stock market is moved. Okay? It means it is just a simple economic basic thing in economy. When we have a lot of supply, okay, the stock will go down. It means there are a lot of people selling, like what happened, for example, in what we call energy sector. For 1.5 years, people are selling because it's going down every day, every week, every month. This sector and all its industries are going down. If you are an investor or you are swing trading, you will have problems, except when you are shorting that sector or shorting that index. And you can see this in my training level 18, which is how to short the whole market. Training level 18. If you think that there are indexes that are going down, you can use that. Now, wise man said, Nasdaq, his training teaches you how not to be like the average trader following you, but I seen their videos before your channel. Just wanted to tell you what they say. Okay, thank you very much, wise man. I understand, but you see, this is teaching. You find thousands of people who are teaching online, or they have ebooks, or they have books. You can go online and you find books about trading. You find thousands. It's a lot of people are writing, but some people are really traders, other people are not traders. So you should understand that. And each one he has his own skills, his own, even they are doing swing trading, you will find that they are different. But for me, I'm trying to simplify swing trading to the level where it becomes accessible for everybody. It means very easy things. Okay? If you are thinking like, you begin to think, why, who is behind, who is the mutual fund behind this stock is going up? No, you are just wasting your time, because you want to know secrets of the market, and they will give you this secret when it is no more secret. After, for example, 1 year, you will find, for example, mutual fund price has down, let's say, 30% or 35%, and all that fund, the people who invested in that fund, they make money better than the average of the S&P 500, for example. Let's say S&P 500 does or did 10% last year, just an example. You find that that fund has done 35%. So if you bought that mutual fund, if you bought it, you will have 35% instead of 10%. Okay? But this is old information. It's done. You are not in. But right now they ask you to buy. When you go to buy, they will be selling that stock, and it will be trading into a range for 1 month until because there are a lot of people buying, and the guys who is the mutual fund manager, he is selling bit by bit. In 1 month or 2, he will be selling all his shares in that stock, and then the stock will just trade for in a range for 1 month or 2, and then it will be going down because the mutual fund is no more there. And then they publish it, and they say, the mutual fund manager, you will get the information later, and he says that we sold that company stock, and we get 35% profits. But this is old news. I'm telling you, watching news, watching information is just for entertainment and not for business. Okay? Do you believe someone when he tells you on the TV, CNN or CNBC or whatever channel, whatever guru, do you believe when someone tells you to buy? In which basis you buy? It's just because last year it was good, the stock was good, you buy today, you buy this year? Okay? If you are doing like this, you will be losing all your money through the years. Okay? So, hello Zorba, how are you? You said KSM, you say got kicked out from you mean from a stock? Are you speaking about stock? KSM, are you speaking about a stock or something? You say got kicked out. Okay, so let the profits run. No one knows how much stock will be going up. This is a fact. Okay? So limiting yourself to 10% or 20 or 50 or 100% and then you sell, this is a stupid idea. Because even if the stock goes to 100%, you double your money. And let's say you sold by decision. It's good. You double your money, or you have 50% or 10% or 20% or 80%. It's very good. But the problem is, what if the stock is still giving money? Why you exit? If from 100% the stock is going to 120 or 150, so this 20 or 50% that you left on the table, other people will take it and you exit. That's why how I deal with the stocks, I have other ideas. Okay? Leave the stock goes up until it stops going, until it stops giving money. Even if you do a mistake and you exit, okay, and one time you exit, you think that okay, you can buy it again and continue if the stock is still going up. So you should adapt to new situations, and this is called, in English, it's called intelligence. Okay? If you know how to adapt into situations, either in your life or in your education or in your job or in the stock market, you are intelligent. It means you try to do your best and think about how to solve the problem that you are in. Always. This has nothing to do, this is something general. Some people, they know how to solve problems. Some people, they don't use their mind. It means they want other people to tell them what they must do. Now for me, like my teaching, I'm not teaching you to follow me the whole life. I'm just teaching you to be an independent trader, and then you become my friend. You send me what you are doing. If you have a problem that you have never seen, you ask me. I have friends from 2010. I taught them directly one by one, and we are still friends until now. This is what I'm looking for. I am building a base of friends and traders, okay? But the most important thing, I teach you to do as I do, okay? This is the most important thing. That's why I'm trying to explain. Here in this session, I'm giving you general ideas what I do, okay? Now, if you want direct instructions, you go to my training, you do it, you see my live trade. I'm still in, maybe next week, maybe the other week, I don't know. So, and you just have practice on hand, and this is very good for you, okay? So let's drink some coffee. it's a pity I didn't watch the match between this Mayweather and McGregor, or I don't know his name. So we will watch him tomorrow, no problem. And I don't know who is the winner. Maybe some people go online and check who is the winner, because I think the match start at 9. I don't think that it will that will stay longer, because any mistake and one is knocked out or something, and that's it. You will never know. So predicting what kind of coffee you drink. Oh, it's Colombian coffee. We have two brand big names, Arabica and Colombia coffee. But I understand that all the coffee come from Africa. Okay, all the coffee come Africa, and now if you go to some stores, you can find coffee by country. For example, you find Ethiopia coffee, you can find Yemen coffee, you can find Somalia coffee, you can find a lot of coffee. And it was taken from Africa to America, and they grow it, and it was good. Judith Soren, hi sir, how are you, man? Vincent, the match is starting right now. Yes, it starts at 9, but there are a couple of fights before them. Oh, okay, I don't know. It starts now, 9 o'clock. But where are they? It means in which state they are doing. I don't know. What brand? It's called Colombian coffee. This is the brand, Colombian. There is Arabica, there is Colombian. You can go and just ground coffee. It's just you know, when you get accustomed to drink a coffee, you don't want to change it, because when you change coffee flavor, I don't use flavor, I use just the original coffee. If you go to another brand, the coffee is coming from another country or another farm or something, so the taste change. So I keep my coffee the same thing. So you did, Soren, you say, I made great profit in stock market last week. Thanks for your tips. Thank you very much. If you sometimes see what I am presenting in my videos, it is a true education. Some people, they can get this education and it gives them like a guideline, but you will not get details of how I trade. Okay, if you are really trading and you are going to be a trader in the future, you need to get my training. At least you understand everything what I'm doing. At least you will not be deviating from the guidelines. So Vincent, he says, do you want me to tell you who is the winner after the match? I see. For me, I don't care who win. Okay, who? There is a winner, there is a loser. So it's not that important for me, because I'm not following them or supporting both of them. But you know, it's very good. The people, they make money. The company that it is behind this event, they make a lot of money. Other companies, they make too much money. That's it. It's business. Oh, Las Vegas. Okay, Las Vegas. I don't know. Nasdaq SE said, which level is reliable in Fibonacci? See, Nasdaq, I don't use indicators. I have my own techniques. I don't use any of the indicators that the people use. Yes, I am using resistance and support line, yes, but I'm not using all the indicators that you know. So you ask me what is reliable, I don't know, because I don't use it. Okay, I don't use it. So if you ask me directly how I do this and this, I will give you my training and you just go to the training and you study. So I don't do indicators. Can you apply technical at all stocks? Yes. For me, technical analysis, it is based on price. Okay? I am doing technical analysis, but I am not using indicators. Almost all the people use indicators in trading, in day trading, in swing trading. They use them because they don't know other things to do than using them. Because if you get a teaching of someone, he will use indicators because he can't trade without them. Now for me, I used them before when I was a beginner, but I deleted them because they do nothing for me and they don't give me anything that I want. That's why I took them from my training. And I have never used them in my training. It means even in 2000, when I began, I taught people without these indicators, and it was very, very simple education without all these indicators. Now, Sophia Ngolo, how are you? You are new here, I guess. I have seen you last time, I guess. How can I follow stock? Do I need to buy that stock? That's a funny question. Do I need to buy the stock? How? Okay, if you want just a training, it means to train yourself. You can buy on paper. It means you just go to the chart and you put the stock in a portfolio and you follow it. This is free. You don't have to buy it. This is just for training. But if you want to buy a stock and follow it, you can check my training. Okay, I have training levels. Let's say, for example, if you want to buy a stock, you should use training level 2, how to search for stocks using stock screener. If you want to follow the stock, you should use training level 7, how to follow an uptrend. Now, if all is mixed up, I will give you my email and my website. Okay, go there and go to my website and hear my email, and then send me an email and I will explain to you step by step, because my training is everything you need to succeed. Searching for stocks, putting stop loss, following the stock, when to exit, how to minimize risk, and how to make profits. All this stuff, how to manage your account, all this stuff are things to be taught. So it's not just one word or two and you begin, you will be a trader. Okay, you need a lot of stuff, and you need to study them and to apply them. Okay, so Sophia, I have under this chat you see my website Djellala.net, and you see my email. What you should do, just go to my website later when we finish this session and check the training, and then send me an email. Okay, send me an email. I will help you. Now, Nasdaq said, what figure and point pattern? No, I don't use figure and point pattern. I don't use patterns at all. You are Nasdaq. You have studied a lot technical analysis, and all this knowledge. If you don't make money, it means that all this stuff that you are having in your mind is useless. My teaching is totally different. It is so simple. With simple things, you will be better than all this stuff that it is online or in videos or in books. Okay? Because most of the time, a book about an indicator. Someone created this indicator and he published it. He made millions of dollars of this book, and it's new, and all the people are buying, and all the people are using it. But it is just a small strategy it works in a small market, and then after that it will not work. So the book is just for entertainment. If you want to learn for entertainment, you can read books, a lot of books, which is very good. They give you ideas, but they don't give you how to trade in real. Okay, this is what I want to say. Thank you very much, Sophia. Just send me an email and we will discuss this into details, and I will show you. Chuck's okay, he said, do you ever use moving averages? No, I don't use moving averages. I use resistance and support lines, yes, but I don't use moving averages. Okay, moving averages, most of the investors, they use them, they like them, they use them, but because it is a long time, 500 days or 200 days moving averages, it is a long thing. For me, I am not an investor. I am staying only a short time. It could be a few days, few weeks, or few months. Let's say, for example, shucks, okay, I am in a trade for 3 months and 3 weeks. You can check that in my training level 7. Here is my website, you can go there. So, I will show you how to follow the trend and how to stay in the trend, okay, with the stock. So you will never see a moving average in my chart because I don't use it. Even the volume, I don't use it. Okay, I don't use it. It means I don't use it. It's not a big deal for me. Moving averages are for investors. Some people, they use them for investing because it's a long trend. So you said the match has begun. Let's see the time. I think in Las Vegas I think it's 9:11 p.m. Now for us it's 12:11. So we have yes. So we have hours. So we are not in the same hours. So there's no problem. Okay, let's see. Vincent, once you become professional, how many stocks can a professional manage at one time if you have at least decent amount of money? So Vincent, this depends on you, but I'm not trying to give you details of my training, because this has to do with you, not with someone else. So Vincent, you try to, I think you have it, I don't know, try to see a training level level 8, how to minimize risk and maximize profits. If you have that training, it will give you the concept what to do. Now if you have details about this, you should send me an email and we'll discuss this in private, because if I tell you do this and do this, other people who are not taking the training think what they say is applicable for everybody. No, it is depending on you. I will not give you more details. I know that I think you have training level 8. Go and study it again and send me an email and we will discuss this in private. Okay? Because I will not tell you what positions you do. It depends on you. It doesn't depend on me. I can't tell you that, except when I know your risk first. So this is details about how you trade. Okay? And if you send me an email, we can discuss this in private. Las Vegas is in the Pacific time zone. It is 10:13 p.m. Now I check it online. It says 9:13, not 10. It's 9:13 right now because we are here in New York time. We are on the East Coast, and there are 3 hours between I think Las Vegas and New York in terms of time. I think 3 hours. Okay, now who wins the thing? It doesn't matter because they get I don't know, they say they get $1 billion or something, but you know, yeah, it's 9:13. Okay, they say it's $1 billion. This is what counts. This is the money. The government will get 40% of that, or I don't know how much they will get, because you know, the tax, it's good for the government, it's good for the people, and the people, they get fun, and one is a winner, one is a loser. It's all the people will be having fun in this thing. I like martial arts more. In boxing, I just like Muhammad Ali in the past. Okay, he was one of the greatest boxers. This is what I like. Or Mike Tyson. That's the people I like very much. But Mike Tyson is not anymore in boxing. So, yes, they say it starts at 9 or something. It should be a lot of surprises. Okay. So, in order to follow the uptrend of any stock, there are small techniques. Okay. Whenever the stock gives you new information, and then you act on this information. So it is not a pattern. It's not a pattern that you should see and then you do. No. Because if it is a pattern, each stock has a pattern, and you will have thousands of trends. Yes, yes. You know, the tax man, yes, he is the laziest person on earth. He just gets money without working, and this is this is very good. This is very good. Okay, but you know, it's the tax. They do a lot of things with tax. That's why a lot of things. That's very good. Now they use this money for a lot of things. So as I said, let the profits run. It's just a statement showing you that in order to make money, sometimes a few days or 1 week or 2, the stock will do nothing or do just little. Okay. So you can't make money from it. So you should wait until you have sufficient money. But for me, I'm telling you, you should follow the stock until it stops. Not just sufficient money and then you exit. This is a false idea. Now, for me, I don't I don't follow this idea of exiting just because of exiting. But sometimes when I get a lot of money, especially in a gap up, okay, sometimes I exit, I sell all, sometimes I sell half, depending on the situation and depends on how much money I get. Okay, so this is just an exception, because I have rules and I have exceptions of the rules. Okay, there is no something that it is always perfect, so it depends on you and what you want to do. Now, there is a lot of things to be told right now about let the profits run. Understand that when you buy 100 shares of a stock, when you buy 1,000 shares or 10,000 shares, this is totally different. It depends on how much is the position, how much is your account, how much money you make. Okay? Depending on your account, on your position. A person who has only $5,000 or $2,000 or $3,000 is not the same as what someone who has 10,000 or 20,000, 100 or 200 or whatever money is. So the position is different. Okay? And the money that you get will be different from one to another one. That's why I always tell you, and I told you, save more money to your account, because whenever you become a good trader, you need money. Now, most of the people, they go to margin account. Okay, they double your money. For example, you have 20,000, they will give you 20,000, you will have 40,000. If you have 50,000, he will give you 50,000 and you will have 100,000 in your hand. But the problem is that you are doubling your profit, but you double your loss also. Okay? And this is something for beginners. I don't advise them. I don't like the opinion of using the margin when you are just a beginner. You should know the trading first and then ask money of the people. Because margin account, what is it? It is to ask money from other people, and they charge you interest rate. Okay? Some brokers, they charge too much. Be careful. Okay? Be careful of this interest rate, especially with what we call proprietary trading. Those people who are just with the broker and they give them money and they get more money from them than the other brokers. Empty mind, sell at high price and buy same stock. This is not sure thing for little money. Sell at a high. I don't understand the empty mind. I don't understand what you say. You say sell at high price and buy same stock at. This is not sure thing. No. See, empty mind. I will try just to explain to you. Let's say you bought the stock at $10. After 2 weeks or 3 weeks, it goes to $15. You sold this stock at $15. But after a few days, you see that the stock is still going up. Yes, you go and buy it if it's still going up, because from 15 it may go to 17 or 20 or 25 or 30. How do you know? You will never know. So it is a table, it is a money on the table that you left. Now, if you don't want to, it's okay. Just go and take another stock. There's no need to, if you don't want to, because this is psychological. If you don't like something, don't do it. Don't oblige yourself to do something that you don't like. Because trading, you should think, you should make a plan before you trade, not after you trade. Not you buy a stock. Like I have a guy who tries to do the earnings, but you know, it was a bad time for him. He bought a stock. Tomorrow he get a gap down. He lost some money. Okay, And he sent me an email. What did he say to me? He said to me, oh, I bought a stock yesterday, but today we have a gap down. I lost some money. What should I do? Should I stay or should I sell? I told him, if you have put stop loss, you are not going to ask me this question right now. So I asked him, why you don't put stop loss? Although it's the same thing, the result is the same, because stop loss doesn't work after the market hours or before the market hours. It doesn't work. But still, this is a psychological thing. When you get gap down and you have put stop loss, you exit, that's it. There is no psychological pain. But when you see your stock is going down into a gap down and you lost some money, you have this feeling to stay more and maybe the stock will go up. This is the problem that you have. This is a psychological problem. That's why for me, I teach you, okay, to solve your psychological problems with trading. That's why you should plan for the trade. Okay? You should plan for it. You shouldn't buy a stock and leave it for tomorrow or many days and then you put stop loss. This is a mistake. That's why either you follow my instructions or you do it yourself and don't ask me questions. Because you should do what I instruct you to do and you should believe in what I ask you to do. If you don't believe in it, you can't succeed. Because you don't trust. It means you don't think that it is correct. Now, if you have other ideas, okay, do your ideas and don't take my training. It means continue with your strategies or with other people. It's just useless. It is just useless to pay for training and then you will not apply it. It's just waste of time, waste of money and other things. Hope, empty mind, I have answered your question about this high price. If you it's not what I understood, you can write another question and I will answer it right now. Empty mind, if you have another question or I don't understand what you say, you can write another and you explain. Okay, so this is in general the thing. If you have questions right now, please ask questions and I will be answering all your questions. So Vincent has a question. He says, do you think once you have a great deal of money you would start to do investing instead of swing trading? Yes, you can do. See, you can do when you have your money and it becomes to grow, you can do whatever you want. Some people, they go to what you call real estate and they buy houses, they buy land, they buy other businesses. It means when you have money, it opens your eyes on businesses, whatever business you like. Okay? That's why people who have money, they will make more money because opportunities are at their hands. But for example, let's say you have $5,000 and you want, for example, a passive income from, you buy a house for a passive income. The house is $200,000, so it's very, very hard. It's very, very hard to make money, okay? And the people, they say, just to flip, yeah, okay. They say that, but they don't understand what's going on afterward. People are teaching that, okay? So, but if you have money, for example, 100,000, you just have it from your portfolio. You take it and you buy a house, for example. You buy, or $200,000, you buy a business, or you go and you do business with someone. It means you should, or you put money into investing, yes, but understand that investing, it's a very hard thing, because sometimes you make a lot of money for many years, and then one day comes and it will take all your money for 5 years or 6 years or 10 years. But try to see the chart for 2008. Warren Buffett, if you go to his stock, or his big stock, Hathaway Berkshire, hope I pronounced very well, his companies, okay? At that year, he lost nearly 50%. I know the market, after a few years, they go up. But if you need your money, at that year you need your money, you have something medical, or you want to buy something. If you lost 50% of your money, you stay 5 years or 10 years in the market, okay? There is no protection of your money. That's why a lot of people, they do what we call passive income. They do other businesses, okay? Businesses, you buy a house, you rent it, you get an income from it. You need its money, you sell it, so your money is in your hand, okay? And it appreciates by time. So when you have money, you begin to see the opportunities. That's why when you are having a job, or you have little money saved, you will never see these opportunities. And that's why you say, why we don't have money? It's just because you don't see opportunities near you, okay? But whenever you grow your money to a certain level, you begin to see these opportunities, and then you will be making more and more and more money. And this is how businesses, for example, Warren Buffett has done in his life. He always buy other businesses or parts of the businesses that are good, and he enlarged his wealth. This is what the people do, okay? For investing and swing trading, no. Swing trading, you get the juice of investing. Okay, the juice. You get what is good in investing. In investing, there is 1 year or 2 or 3, the stocks go good. Okay? But after that, some stocks go down. So what you made in 2 years or 3 years or 4 years, you will lose it afterwards. Okay? And the people, they come to short the whole market, hedge funds, and the mutual funds become selling, like what did happen to let's say to energy sector. I have talked a lot about energy sector. All the people are selling. So if you are there, you bought in many years, you will have a lot of profit, but you lost it. And if you stay more and more, you lose all your profits, and then you lose some of your money. Before you were a winner, and then afterwards you become a loser. You see how investing, it is difficult. People who invest, they put a lot of money and they forgot about them. They just check the company, it is good or no, into its financials. It means the earnings, for example, if they have dividend and it's increasing each year, they like these companies because getting a dividend is very good, and they own some part of the company, and they are for long time if they have big money. But if you have $5,000, where do you invest it? $5,000. It means if you do 2 years or 3 years or 4 years, maybe you get 10% or 20% or 30%. So is this investment? It's not, in my opinion, it's not good for investing. So you should do at least swing trading, because it is faster, because we are following trends. When the stock is not doing anything, We are not going to buy a stock that it is sleeping. But in investing, you buy the stock, it sleeps for 1 year or 2 or 3, it doesn't do nothing. The stock just goes up and down, doesn't do nothing. So you are just wasting your time. But in swing trading, I am looking for trends. I am looking to make 20%, 30, 50, 60%. I'm not going to look for 5% or 7% or 10%. This is for investors. Okay? So this is my opinion about investing and swing trading. But I understand, if you have a lot of money, begin to see other businesses. Just buy. You buy a home, you rent it, you get some money. You buy land, you rent it for some farms or agriculture thing, you get money. Okay? You build, for example, something and you rent it for expensive things. It means there are ideas when you have the money. But believe me, if you have no money, these ideas will never come to your mind because you don't have money. If you are going to have loans, they will charge you interest rate, and you know, they will make money from you, except when you are good at businesses. You are good, you know what you are doing, and you can have large sum of money and you can do good with it. Okay, that's it, Vincent, what I'm thinking about swing trading and investing. But it's very good. Investing for the long run. A lot of people, they have, for example, mutual fund, they have 401k, they have other things. But believe it or not, when a bad year comes, you will feel the pain that you stay 10 years making 100%, 200% of all your money, and then 1 year it comes, it takes all your profits, and it might take your principal. Now, that's why in life you should not, in terms of income, you should have only one income. Why? Because to people, I don't understand. Okay? I will give you, round 5 is over. Oh, okay, who won? Because I'm not watching the film. Who won, man? So that's that. I will tell you a story, for example, of Alibaba. Okay, the website. It's like Amazon. Now, this Chinese guy was a teacher. He saved $80,000 for 25 years, and after teaching in the school, he go outside and he sell flowers. Do you know how a person plan for 25 years? He make a plan to make like Amazon, and he did it, and now he is a billionaire. Okay, so this is business. Okay, from 80,000 he became a billionaire. You see, this is how people, they make money. Not just in the stock market, from the stock market or through stock market or whatever. You say death and taxes are all you can. Okay, death is something that you don't have a hand in it, and taxes, it is good that the government take taxes because, okay, it pays for your education for your kids. Okay, it gives you, for example, streets, lights, you know, a lot of things that the government pay. Okay, so tax is something good. Okay, you help the government, and the government helps you. Okay, when you have problem and you call the police, and they come to you to help you, you know, these people are paid by the government, and there are a lot of things. Okay, so understand that tax is, although it is, some people, they don't like taxes, but it is part of our life, so we should accept it. There are some I think there are some states, like I think Texas, there is no tax on land and other things. I don't know. So if you don't want to pay tax, you should go to this state, or you should live there. Okay, so you have opportunities in America here. You change the state, or you ask, or you search which states they don't have a tax, like a state tax, and you don't pay, because other states they charge you tax. Okay, and if you are making money, don't worry about tax. The problem is that when you are not making enough money, so they take a little tax or they don't take, it's not a big deal. So the most important thing is to make money, and you pay tax since you are living good with your money. Okay, so I think I have explained a lot about let the profits run for this live stream number 20, and next week, if God wills, we try to see the next half of the statement. Okay, we will see it next week, and we will finish this statement, which is the basics of trading. Although people, they know it, but they don't know how to do it. Okay, it's like a mechanic. He knows all the parts of the car, and he can assemble the car. He knows all the parts, he can fix anything, but the problem, he cannot create a car. Okay, he doesn't know how to create a car, but he knows how to fix it. So you see the difference. So a lot of people, they know information, but they don't know how to apply them. And this is where I come to explain how I do it for myself or my trading, and how can you benefit from that. Okay, and this is how it works. Now I will be waiting for a few minutes, and please, if you have some questions before we finish this session, if you have some questions, and we will finish this session, and I will see you next week. Okay, so I will be waiting for a few seconds, or 1 minute or two. So please, if you have more questions, if you have ordered the training level 7, please check my trade that I'm still in. I'm still in, and next week I think I will be in again, but I don't know what the next week will bring. So it's all suspense in stock market, and you follow week by week, and you see how things work for some stocks. Okay. Now I'm just. Oh, really? Mayweather wins? That's good. He get to $1 billion. I think the stake is. I think it is $1 billion. I don't know the other how much he is getting. Okay, so that's funny. We will watch the. Oh, not over yet? No, I thought you said he is winning. Oh, okay, no problem. For me, it doesn't matter. You know, the best one will win. I like if it is a KO. A knockout, I like it if it will be like this, because it shows that someone is superior than the other one. Vincent has a question. He said, you said each stock behave differently, but can you tell the story of the stock by looking at the chart to see how it behaves? Yes, I'm looking at the, but see, when you follow the stock, you don't follow the past. You should act on the present. Each day gives you another information. Now for me, sometimes I do something, sometimes I don't do nothing. Sometimes in this stock that I am telling you that I am still in, I have been, let's say 3 weeks, and the stock does nothing, so I do nothing. Each day I just look at the chart. No information, good information for me to change anything, I don't. So you see, it is techniques that you should use. It's not each day you should change things, or you exit, or you change the stop loss. No, it depends on the stock information that it gives you each day. And I am looking for the future. I am not looking for the past, because the past I have already bought the stock. So the past for me doesn't mean nothing. So I'm looking to today information, if it is useful, yes or no. But Vincent, the historic chart, you know it because you bought the stock before and you are still in the stock. You know it, you see it, you know it. But this, it doesn't predict you what will happen tomorrow. That's why my strategy, how to follow a stock, should never be based on prediction. You say to me, for example, oh, I think tomorrow the stock will go up. Now then you say, no, I think that the stock will go down. Why I should predict? I should wait for tomorrow to see what the stock has done, and then at 3:30, if I want to change something, I will change it. Now these are techniques that I teach. This you will never find them online for free, Vincent. That's why I'm showing you the live trade that I am still in. But the stock price, you said, but the stock price is based on all the trader personally out there. If most traders feel that have enough profit, they will exit. Shouldn't you base your trading on other traders? No. I am based all my techniques on what the traders have done at the end of the day. Yes, I am basically I'm trying to see what the people have done in order to do an action, to adapt myself. Because what the people do is in the stock price. When I see the stock price, I understand what the people do. So you see, I don't know the people, and the traders or investors or whatever. I don't know them, but I know what they do because I see the price, and the price is the outcome of what the people do, and this is what I follow. So you are right telling me that you're trading on other traders. Yes, all my techniques is based on the price, but I will not pretend. I will not tell you tomorrow the day will be good or bad, because I don't know. How can I know the future? And this is what I am teaching you. I am teaching you not to predict, but to react on the price itself. And the price is the outcome of other traders, what they do. So I should wait until 3:30, and then I should take a decision to do something, yes or no. If not, I will not. Okay? So your question is very good, Vincent. But I know, Vincent, that you are my student and you have my training. So go to my live trading, and what you should do, and you should just follow me on the 15 videos that I have done for this stock, and ask me questions directly in my email. I will give you the email if you forgot or you don't find it. So I'll give you the email, and you send me an email with your specific questions, because if you have specific questions, you should ask me, because I am helping I'm not just giving you the training. I am trying to help you understand every step, why I did that and why I did not do that. Okay? So Vincent, okay? So this is a good question from Vincent. It means thank you very much, Vincent. But Vincent, since you have sent me an email, try always, if it is the techniques or the trade, just ask whatever questions and we can debate that, and I will give you more information because all the training is good. It means it has all the techniques. But if you feel something confusion, okay, because I have explained in these two videos, number 14, number 15, I have explained a lot of things because some people have asked me questions. They ask me questions. Why you do that? Why you don't do that? Okay? This is the good question that I like from my students because I will give more information, clarification. Okay? And I will tell you why I do that. And this is how you can train in real, because we are in a real trade and I am still in. It means in the future I will do the same techniques that I'm showing you from 3 weeks and 3 weeks and 3 months and 3 weeks. Okay? So anyone who sent me an email, I will try to respond on time, and we will never know what will happen next week. So always try to make sure you put stop loss to exit. This is a very, very, very important thing. Stop loss is always there. Okay? It protects your profits. If you go to my training, live training, you will find where I put my stop loss. If it goes there, I will exit. But if it doesn't touch my stop loss, and the stock will be going up, so I will change my stop loss later when I see good information. Okay? So this is a good thing to do hands-on training, as they say. It means to focus and to understand everything, but understand that each stock is different. Okay? So the techniques are the same, but the stocks will be different. That's why don't follow what the other people follow, like patterns. They say if the stock goes like this, you do like this, or percentage, or if the stock goes 10%, sell half and go do. No, this is not what I am teaching you. I don't teach you to limit yourself. Wiseman, he says, your live trading explains very well what you teach in training 7. I hate asking questions in email you because I don't like having to ask, but I would rather know the answer. Oh, he knocked out McGregor. Oh man, that's a good thing. Okay, wise man. You should ask questions whenever you are confused or you have doubt or you have another opinion, because sometimes you see something that I don't see. So I am not a perfect trader. I use what I know. I have my own experience. I teach very simple things and I follow the stocks. I succeed to make money. That's it. But sometimes you can see something or an idea or a technique that I didn't see, and you tell me, okay, Kareem, if you do this and this instead of this and this, it would be better because I see the money here. Yes, I could tell you, yes, this is a good idea, you apply it, and maybe I will in the future, I will add it in my training because it's a good idea. Because you should adapt yourself to a new situations. This is what we call intelligence. How we stayed living until now. Our ancestors, thousands and thousands, okay, years ago, they were weak compared to big animals, okay? But how do they survive? It's just because of their intelligence. And they kill everything. Even they kill each other. Like in the World War I and World War II, they kill each other also. Because of this intelligence. You can do good things with intelligence and you can do bad things with intelligence. Okay? So we survived as people. It's just because we have intelligence. And all the people are intelligent. There is no like what we call stupid person on earth. There is no people, they have intelligence, but there are some people who use their mind and there are some people who don't use it. Okay, that's the difference. But all we have intelligence. And I'm not speaking about there is one guy who comes to my channel one time and he left. He began to speak about his IQ, and he has a high IQ, and he is, I don't know what is it. I say to him, man, I say to him, if you are in the desert, you have the highest IQ on earth. You are in the desert, and your car is damaged or have a problem, and because you don't know mechanic, you can't solve the problem. Okay? And if there is a mechanic, he can solve it. Okay? This is just to understand the situation. I say, who will survive? The mechanic or you? He told me, oh, the mechanic, because you know mechanic. I say, okay, don't speak about your IQ anymore. A chimpanzee or is better than you because he can survive without a car, without anything, and he survives. So don't. Some people they give too much. Yes, they are educated, which education is very good, and you should always educate yourself. But some people they think because they have a high diploma, high degree, PhD or professor, he thinks that he is above the people. Intelligence. No, you are not. Okay? Because sometimes your intelligence stops working when you are in a situation where you don't have techniques to save yourself. Okay? That's about thing. Now, you say Mayweather just knocked out McGregor. Okay, good to know. I will watch the thing in YouTube later. This is no problem. So that will be yes. But empty mind. You will have my stock that I am still in 3 months and 3 weeks. I'm still in. So at the end of the training, you will find lesson 1 to lesson 15. You can begin from 1 and you can go to 15 and you see how I stayed all that time and how much money I make. Whatever is your money. Let's say you buy 100 shares, you see how much money you make. If you buy 500 shares, you will see how much money you make. If you have 1,000, 10,000, whatever shares, just do it as your own money and see how much you make. So training level 7 explains the techniques, and then we are in a live video, which is very good. So so Mayweather just knocked out McGregor. Okay, no problem. So it will be fun watching this video, which is very good. Okay. So I thought today that there are some people who are watching and maybe they don't come to this session. But for me, you know, since I use it each week, so I will continue it. If there is something wrong or something, I will change the date. I will change the day or the date we do this session, and we will see what's going on. Okay, so we are still speaking about how to follow a stock, the techniques, and lets the profits run. This is what makes the profits run. It means you will make more and more and more money. But here is the thing. It has nothing to do with time. Because I have a question. Someone asked me, what is the limit we should stay? I say there is no limit. The limit is where the stock doesn't give you money, and this I will give you techniques in order to do it and to apply it and to know where the stock will stop. Okay, and it's very good. It's very simple techniques. Some people think that this yes, it is difficult thing, but for me I simplify these things to be easier for you to understand and just to apply. Okay, with some explanation you can understand. And how much money you make by percentage, I don't use that. I don't use that. Depends on you. Okay, if you bought 50 shares, for example, you will get whatever you get by multiplying the dollars, and then you can buy shares, and then you see how much money you make. So so it happens like this. And so I will be waiting for 1 minute or 2 or 3 if you have more questions, and then we can finish this session. And we will, for those who need my opinion about the training or about the live trade, they can send me emails like Vincent, and I can respond back. So Wise Man has a question. He says they once put 50 traders in a room, very intelligent traders, but most of them had stocks that were down 50%, and they were being holding for a long time. So intelligence doesn't make a good trader. No. See, intelligence is to adapt to a new situation, to survive. Now, these traders, why they go to 50%? Okay? You go to 5%, 10%, and then you stop. You can't, because the more you trade, the more you lose. It means you are in a bad mood, or the day is very volatile. Okay? You have problems. So if you are not in the mood to trade, stop trading. Don't continue. 50% is half of your money is gone. So these are not good traders at all of them. So when I say intelligence, is the ability to adapt. If you are going to a stock, it stops. It's going down. Okay? And it will take all your profit. All your profit will be taken, and then it goes to your money. It means that you here, I'm not saying you are stupid, but you don't have techniques to survive, to adapt yourself. Sometimes, for example, in the day, people who are doing day trading, they say the day is good at the beginning. They buy a stock. 10 minutes, 30 minutes, the stock stops and going down. So they stop and they short. these are the good traders because they understand how the market works. They will not go long and the people are shorting and he sees his stock losing 2%, 5%, 10%, 20%, 30%. What's this trader? He is not a good trader at all because he is losing more than he expects, which is not good. And they say once put 50 traders. Who put them, these traders? I don't know who. Yes, it means when they say intelligence, it means you know the skills of trading. I'm not saying that you are a PhD in math, you don't know anything about trading, and then you can make money. No, you should make money because you understand how things work. You are dealing with people. You are not dealing with just numbers. You are dealing with people, and the people are foolish, and they do whatever they want. Okay? So it's not logical. The market is not logical, and you should understand that. Okay? So that's a very good thing about. No, when I say intelligence, I'm just speaking about skills of the traders they have in order to adapt to a situation. Okay? And especially when we put stop loss, we should understand our risk. If you can't risk that much money, don't do it, because you lose that money if the stock goes down, and this is part of the game. Okay? Part of the game is you lose little money sometimes. It's part of the game. There is no one who is always winning trades. It's false, and if someone tells you, he's a liar. There is no, because you will never know. You buy today, you think the stock goes long, tomorrow it goes down, so he will lose money. Okay? So understand that it's the future. No one knows the future. So for me, I will act when I see the day at the end of the day. Let's say at 3:30, I see what happened in the day. I don't see the morning. I don't care, except when there is like earning dates. Like let's say today is Monday. You buy the stock, and after the market close, there is the earning date declaration. It means they have their meeting and they speak about the earning, if it's good or bad. So in the morning, I will check in the morning because there is earning dates, because there is a gap up. Maybe the gap up is so good in the morning, but when the market opens, it opens low. And this will happen many times. So you should understand how much money you make in the morning if you are okay. Okay? So if there is no earning date, I will not check in the morning. I check at the end of the day. And you say to me, for example, there is a bad international or national news and all the market is down. Okay, my stop loss will be hit and I will be out of the market and my money is safe in the broker's account. Why should if I don't put stop loss and there is a bad news and I don't see the market, the price will be going so bad that you lose a lot of money. Okay, 10%, 20%, 30%. No one knows how much money you will make. Okay? So please, we have a few minutes. I'm just waiting for you guys. If you have more questions, please ask questions, and we can I can answer them. Now, if you have a private question, here is my email for those who don't know, and you can send me an email, and that's it for today. Okay, so please ask more questions. I will be stopping this session soon. If you have any question, okay. Well, this session we have done let the profits run. It means how to stay with the stock, how to follow the stock to make more money. And next week, if God wills, we try to see the opposite. When the stock is going down, what should you do? And this is another part of the statement. We will see it next week, Saturday, if there is a session, because sometimes I always announce at the in the afternoon. I will announce if there is a session or there is no. But if there is a session, it's always be at 11 p.m. Eastern time, because the other guys who are in the center of United States or they are in the West, it will be good for them. So here a question with Wiseman. Does sell-off only happen during market hours? No. No, it can happen before. Like bad news, like when you see, I have made videos about pre-exit news last year when Great Britain left European Union. The futures in the morning, it means, and the stock market, you know, the stock market begins at 4 a.m. It doesn't begin at 8 or 9. It begins early. So you can check from 4 a.m. if there are bad news, let's say at night, you can check in the early morning. You go to NASDAQ or to New York Exchange and see the big indexes like Dow Jones, and see what does it do. This is a good thing if you want just to know what's going on. Maybe you heard the bad news, or because America was having problem with Venezuela or North Korea, and maybe there are some declarations about war or something. This can affect the market. Okay? So it can affect the market, and when the market opens, it is always low and it continues to go low. That's why some people, they continue to short the whole day or many days until this news goes out. Okay, until the news stop to be influential. And then after that, if the market is a sell-off, it will continue a downtrend, and it will be like 2008 when we have the financial crisis, when all the financial market or sector and all the other sector follow, and all the market collapse. Hey Pablo, oh, you are coming? No Harvey today? We are at the end of the session. Well, where were you doing? Okay, Victor Reznov says, are we due for a market correction soon? You see market correction or market sell-off, no one knows. So for us, we don't have problem with market correction or market sell off, because we have stop loss. Victor, if we have a stock, we put stop loss. If there is problem, we get out early. We don't stay like an investor. So you should understand, if you are an investor, you can risk too much because you will never know when the bad news comes. But for us, we only follow trends. It means when the stock is going up into a trend, we follow it. But if the stock doesn't go up, we will not follow it. Okay? If it's going down, we can short it also, like training level 18, how to short the whole market. We can do that. But we don't predict in my strategies. Victor, try to understand, we don't predict what will happen. And don't be scared of the market. Let's say tomorrow, let's say Monday, there is a sell-off, and after that, many days, it goes down. So, if you are an investor, you're having a lot of money, you will see that your money is going to shrink and going down. But for us, we exit with a stop loss, and that's it. We don't want to stay more and more. And losing more of our money. Pablo, tips on stop loss. You find it in training level 6. Pablo, you have the training, I guess. Okay, so you should go to training level 6. So today, your question about stop loss, we will do this this session. Next session we will do when the market is going down and what you do in your stock. But understand, as I told you before, a stop loss is or depends on you first, how much risk you want to take and what kind of stock you are trading. So there are a lot of variables that you can check. If you go to training level 6, you study it again, and if you have questions, send me questions. Okay, you can check my live trade, and you see where I put stop loss when I change it, and you ask questions. What about Harvey? Did Harvey come to you? It will be a lot of rains and a lot of things there. So I will be just waiting for another question, and we can stop this. Thank you, Victor. Pablo, you have a problem with this Harvey. Harvey is coming to you. that's very good. Okay, so here it is. You know, in some other places it's very good. There is no rain, no clouds, nothing, which is very good. So please, I will have just 1 minute or two, and then if you have no question, I will end this session, and I will see you next week if God wills, and we can continue our second half of this statement. Today we have seen oh, 3 more days. Okay, KSM asked a question. What is a good source to find in new upcoming companies? Now, are you speaking, KSM, are you speaking about IPOs? It means companies that you will be listed in the stock market, or are you speaking about how to search for stocks? I don't know. I don't know what you are asking for when you say upcoming companies. What do you mean? You mean, let's say, how to search? Okay. Do you mean search? Or do you mean IPO? It means new companies, or IPO, new companies that get listed into the market. Which are you looking for? And KSM, both. Okay, IPOs, write on Google IPO calendar. It will give you the day where the company it begins to trade. It's very easy. Google it. Put IPO calendar, and you will have a Yahoo calendar or any website, and it will give you the dates when the new companies get listed either to NASDAQ or to New York Exchange. Now, how to search for stocks? Please try to see training level 2, training level 2, how to search for stocks. Okay, so try to see training level 2, how to search for stocks using stock screener. And here is my email and my website. You go to it and check the training. how to search stocks using stock screener. I will show you how to search according to my criteria. You can order videos or ebook, or you check my subscription, whatever you want. If you are confused, here is my email. Send me an email and I will explain to you. Okay? There is another question from Kaya Vuma. Do you think this year is a bull market? No, I don't think. You can check. You can check in the Dow Jones Index, Industrial Index, the Dow, or you see S&P 500 and you see the chart. If it's up, it's a good year. I'm not saying bull or bear, but if the index is going up, it means that it is a good year. Yes, penny stocks also, KSM. My search, either you search by sector, you sell the whole market, or you sell by sector or industry, or you search by price. Let's say you want penny stocks, you put under $5 and you will get all the stocks under $5, and there are some criteria in training level 4. You should see the chart if it is good, and then you buy. Yes, this is the companies that are already on the there are more than 10,000 companies in America here. Okay, so this search will give you the companies according to my strategy and how to buy them, and what are the criteria and what are the nice chart that you should buy. Okay, so you should go to my training, or you go to my subscription. You subscribe for 1 month and you see if it's good for you. You have training level 1, 2, 3, 4 for free. So just to check my website and send me an email and ask me questions. I will direct you what you should do. Victor, no question, but I want to thank you for all of these videos. It changed my perception. Now I look at the market. Yes, thank you very much, Victor. But understand that what all I tell you is just the general thing about basics of trading. I'm not giving you the training itself, how to search, how to put stop loss, how to follow trend. If you are interested, you go to do my subscription, or you go to order training. If you are confused, you just send me an email and you tell me which one you want to do, and I will send you a link. That's it. Because see, for me, I base my strategies on price only. Okay, I don't see the company fundamentals, or so it should be very easy on how to apply my techniques. It's not difficult. That's for beginners. Okay. Well, thank you very much, Victor. When you see my training, when you see my training and how it works, you will see the whole picture. You will understand everything you need in order to trade. You don't ask questions why the stock goes up, why, who is behind it. No, you don't ask these questions, because they will never make you money, because you will never know. So for me, it is based on price. The stock is going up, you buy, you stay weeks or 1 month or 2 or 3, and then you make money, you exit. That's it, what you should do. Oh, Kaya Vuma, here is my website, Djellala.net. You just click on that, and there is my email if you want to send me an email. Please, Kaya Vuma, before we finish, you can just click on my website, Djellala.net, or you can send me an email and I will give you more information. Tomba Niari, you say stop loss taught me some sense this week. Huge profit turned to little profit. So Tampa, you don't know how to do the stop loss. and you don't know how to follow the trend. Okay? So you should train yourself. You should take training to understand this, because you don't know how to follow trend. And this today, all my session is about how to follow the trend, how to make more profits. So your problem is that you don't know how to follow the trend. That's why you take little profits. Hello, Zay Plays and mobile games. You are talking to each other. I don't know. I don't find you on the chat room. So maybe, where are you? I see two guys speaking to each other. Mobile games and Says Plays, but I don't find what they are saying. Okay, thank you very much. So before we leave, please, if you have more questions, ask. If you don't have any question, we should stop here. It's it's 2 hours 10 minutes. Okay, so it will be very good to see you here, guys. Sorry for those who come at late. Okay, you can watch the live video tomorrow. You can watch it. It will be on YouTube. You can watch it and you see whatever things we have spoken about. Okay, if you have questions, just ask me a question. My email is always on the top of the description of the video. You go to the description, you find my Zay Plays and mobile games. Okay, what do you think about straight line stock price? I don't know what do you mean by a straight line stock price. Do you mean resistance line and support line? Do you mean that? So I don't know what you mean. You can send me an email and I can answer you later. Okay, I can answer you later. So thank you very much for watching this session, and check my website, and see you next Saturday. If we have a session, I will announce it on YouTube. Okay, and it's always at 11 p.m. on Saturday. If not, I will not announce. Thank you very much, and see you later.